The illustrious Demetria Mckinney. God bless her heart. You're a singer, you're a model, songwriter, dancer. What don't you do?
Cook.
You don't? Yep. She plays Janine on the series, and I think she knows how to cook on the series. I don't know. And how did you get started in this?
Actually, I can only say that it was the father. I had no intention of acting. Mm-hmm. I really wanted to sing, and I wanted to do R&B. The people who were managing me at the time thought it would be a good idea for me to go and audition for a Chitlin Circuit play.
Could you tell me, what is it? What is a
Chitlin Circuit play?
Yeah. What is
well, a Chitlin Circuit play is the title that they gave the shows that were put up by a majority of African American people. It was looked at a lot as slapstick, even though most of the time we brought forth a message. We brought forth something that could help the community and help each other to grow. So I think it was just an attempt at downing something that was supposed to be uplifted. Mm-hmm. But the show I was in had about 30 people in the audience, and Mr. Perry happened to come to Dothan, Alabama to see it.
Dothan, Alabama.
Dothan, Alabama. And from then on, he got my information, and a couple of months later, I was told I was in Meet the Browns. So it was only the father that made that happen, because I had no intention.
Okay. How long have you been acting? How long have you been involved in acting?
Literally since Meet the Browns. This is going on 4 years.
4?
Yes.
Man, you're talking about God really opening up doors for you.
Yes.
People work lifetimes to get this stuff. And after 4 years, and you was just born yesterday, son. Now tell me about your relationship with God. Now, you have to do it without crying. Because one thing that tears me up is women crying. That messes me up.
My relationship with the Father is set apart. Mm-hmm. Just looking at everything he did, and we always give him glory for all that he did do, but looking at everything he didn't do, when I didn't call him, when I didn't know him, when I did know what I was supposed to do and didn't do it, he was there anyhow. Yeah. And knowing that he knew what I needed before I knew. He's awesome. He is amazing, and he is truly supposed to be praised for all of it. And in that light, I feel that my relationship with him is a student. I'm supposed to seek him. I'm supposed to learn about him. I'm not just going to take the word, even though, yes, we are given shepherds, we are given pastors, but I seek him for myself. Right. Because no matter how good the preaching is, no matter how good the singing is, hey, Sister Armstrong, no matter how good that is, that does not determine my salvation. Right. So me seeking him is my continuous relationship with him.
You said something that struck a chord in me. Having a pastor and overseers are wonderful. Mm-hmm. But for so long, the church world has relied on the pastors and the spiritual leaders to give us a relationship with God.
Right.
And we take their word face value. Exactly. And let them preach to us without us taking the very same book to make sure that what they're saying to us is accurate and on point, And just sidebar for a second, because you just put up my soapbox. That's my soapbox. The preaching community, the pastoral community, is supposed to raise up parishioners that know how to rightly divide that word. Right. And I have a fear that some preachers are afraid of educated parishioners.
Yes.
Because when you preach, and I teach the members of the ministry that I pastor, to have that Bible there, when I'm preaching to you, it should enlighten you and cause you to go back and study it and judge what's been said.
Exactly.
So this way you'll know what you can eat and what you cannot.
Exactly.
You know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You know?
Yes.
When people are feeding you, you've got to watch the hands that feed you.
Exactly.
And it's in every Christian's best interest for you to know that word for yourself. For you to have that relationship with God so tight that when the preachers preach, encourages you, inspires you, and gets you going further, but it's not something brand new or something that you cannot decipher for yourself on your own study period.
Right. And it's really important to have that foundation, because even though, like you said, some pastors, some preachers are giving a word, it may not be from the right place. Mm-hmm. And looking at us as individuals, yes, we have pastors, we have preachers, but we're all people. We're all human. We're all air sometimes. So if you have your foundation in the Word, you know what to look for. You won't be swayed, and your foundation will stick whether the people do or not.
Right.
So,
right. And it's a blessing. That's a blessing. And every real pastor wants the people that they've been called to minister to know the Word of God.
Exactly.
Every real pastor.
Exactly.